Okay, it's time to get the 4-1-1 on the passing game. When you're done here, you're gonna be dropping bombs for 6. Once you've selected a passing play and have hiked the ball by pressing the X button, you'll see the passing icons on your available receivers. Tapping the button will throw a touch pass. Holding the button down will allow you to put some heat on the ball and throw a bullet. Now say you got a lineman charging at you and you want to get some breathing room. Go ahead and pump fake him with the tap of the triangle button. Huh, the chump fell for it. Now get out the way and hook up with one of your receivers. If you're feeling pressure from the blitz, scramble out by holding down the R1 button to turbo. Remember that while sprinting, you can still pass the ball. You'll never be a great QB until you master throwing on the run. A great street baller will take control of the receiver and make the play himself. All you gotta do is press the circle button to take control of the receiver while the ball is in the air. Time to catch and press the triangle button to snag the ball out of the air. Don't be afraid to use the turbo if you think it's a little overthrown. All right, kid. Today we're gonna take a look at your running game and see if we can add a little style to it. You got a whole bag of moves to choose from, so let's head to the lab and get it started. First, we're gonna take a look at the lateral. As you're running downfield with the rock, press the triangle button to pitch the ball back to your teammate. Pitching the ball is key to gaining the most yards out of any play. Remember, you can lateral out a tackle too, but the timing is more critical. On option plays, you can either run with the ball or lateral from the option depending on the situation. If you really want to keep your opponents guessing, you can tap the X button to perform the fake pitch. There are 2 ways to clown fools in NFL Street: the juke and the spin. These moves can be performed by pressing the circle button. Like the fake pitch, you can use these moves to fake out your opponent and break it open for a big gain. Sometimes you'll find that you just can't shake the defender. In these situations, try pressing the X button to perform the shoulder charge or the stiff arm. Pressing the button early will cause you to lower your shoulder and plow through your opponent while picking up a couple extra yards. Pressing it just as you're about to be tackled will perform the stiff arm. The dive and hurdle actions can be performed by pressing the square button, depending on the situation. In most cases, you'll hurdle your opponent, but if you're just short of the goal line, this button will dive for those extra yards. If you're having problems outrunning your opponent, try pressing and holding the R1 button for turbo. Notice that if you hold down the turbo, your turbo meter will begin to empty. All right, now, let go of that button so you can get some of that turbo back. If there's one thing you need to know about D, it's how to make the tackle. The best way to make the play is just to stick him. There's a quicker way to get his attention, though. You can dive at the guy with the rock by pressing the square button. Be careful, though, or you might just find yourself grabbing at air. There's one more way you can make him remember your name. Try using the defensive power move by pressing and holding the L1 button and then pressing the square button. It makes the tackle and makes them more likely to cough up the rock. There's a catch, though. You lose control when you use this move, so you better make sure you have them in your sights. You're probably wondering why you have a rating called D moves. Well, here's your answer. It's for D's moves. Press the X button to perform one of 3 defensive line moves: the swim, spin, or shove. You gotta stop the air attack. Aside from getting to the quarterback, you have 2 chances. You can bat the pass at the line, or you can go for the pick and coverage. Either way, the key is you've got to be quick to press the triangle button. Make sure you press and hold the R1 button for turbo. This will give you that extra edge when using defensive line moves or when chasing guys down. Now that you know the basics, let's discuss how you can add a little style to your game. To perform one of the 4 basic style runs, all you need to do is press and hold the L1 button. The longer you hold the button down, the more style points you earn. In addition to the basic style runs, each player on the field has 4 signature style runs they can perform by pressing and holding the L2 button and then pressing up, down, left, or right on the right analog stick. You need to be careful though, because if you're hit while styling, there's a good chance you're gonna cough up the rock. On offense, you can perform other style moves by pressing and holding the L1 button, and then pressing the square button. The triangle button, and the circle button. The signature style moves can be performed by pressing and holding the L2 button and then pressing the square button. And the circle button. To throw a style pass, press and hold the L1 button or the L2 button and then press the button of any available receiver. Earning style points on defense is harder, but you can do it with a little practice. You'll earn the most points by causing turnovers, stopping your opponents in the backfield, and scoring. In addition to those, you can also steal style points from your opponent. All you have to do is make your opponent fumble while they're styling and then grab the rock. As you perform various style moves, you'll see the style name displayed on the left or right side of the screen. Just below the name, you'll find the total points earned for each style move. You're not always going to be successful when trying to perform these style moves. When you don't properly finish, you'll see the style name turn red and fade off screen. To earn the most style points in the game and break some of those high scores you've been seeing, you're going to need to perform a combo. To combo, you need to successfully perform multiple style moves in a single play. After the play is over, you can find a combo summary located at the bottom of the screen. At the top of the screen, you'll find you and your opponent's game breaker meters. As you successfully perform style moves, you'll notice that the meter will begin to fill. The bigger the style move, the more your game breaker meter will fill. Once the meter has completely filled, you have earned yourself a game breaker. To use a game breaker, press the square button while you're at the line of scrimmage, before you snap the ball. Once a game breaker has been activated, it'll last you or your opponent through the entire drive. That is, of course, unless there's a turnover. Whenever there's a turnover, you can kiss your game breaker bye-bye. The offensive game breaker will put you in the zone and allow you to plow through defenders like nobody's business. You'll also find that you're less likely to cough up the rock. The defensive game breaker will allow you to blow through your opponent's blockers and will allow you to create more turnovers. All you got to do is make the tackle. The best way to stop a game breaker is by canceling one out with your own. To cancel a game breaker, all you got to do is activate yours while your opponent has theirs activated.
Oh yeah, Cypress Hill.